Hello everyone, nice to meet you. My name is Ramadan Danarti and I'm from Informatic Engineering di Nuswantara University. In this semantic event, I want to presenting about hybrid method based on stacking for sentiment analysis of Indonesian tweet responding to COVID-19 pandemic. For the introduction, the COVID-19 pandemic that has hit the world has made various countries experience difficulties, one of which is Indonesia. Control of COVID-19 cases in Indonesia can be carried out through the implementation of appropriate policies by the government that must consider various things. The government must considering public opinion, so the government can take policy steps that are not only good but also right for society. Public opinion can be obtained from social media like Twitter, because many people use social media for giving opinions on government policies, a scandal, or a review of a product. Due to the large number of opinions expressed by Twitter users, more and more data can be used in various ways, such as academic research in various fields like health, politics, and education. Data in the form of text can be classified, clustering, or sentiment analysis to obtain results to use. And for the related works of this paper is using 5 related works. This is the first 3. All the topics of the related works is about sentiment analysis of Twitter data. For the first related works is using SVM and logistic regression method. Second related works is using SVM with normalized polykernel, and the third related works is using stacking of SVM, KNN, and C5.0 classifier. For the fourth related works is using stacking of naive Bayes, SVM, KNN, and C4.5 method. And for the last related works is combining the KNN and logistic regression method as base classifier and C4.5 as meta classifier. For the research method of this paper is from the dataset, then preprocessing, sentiment labeling, photo extraction, and then splitting the data for the training and the testing. For the training is using stacking, and the testing is for the testing process using evaluation of cross-validation that will obtain accuracy, recall, and precision. For the dataset, use was consists of 4,182 tweets about people opinion related to COVID-19 or government policies in the pandemic. This is the example. We give the 3 example of the dataset. And next is about preprocessing. The preprocessing section is divided into several steps, namely remove duplicate, filter, stop bots removal, and stemming. The raw data used were 4,182 tweets, and after preprocessing, the data was reduced to 3,585 tweets. For the example, in the left table is the raw data, and in the right table is preprocessed data. Next is sentiment labeling. The existing data will be labeled positive and negative using SentiStrength ID. The SentiStrength ID serves to calculate the sentiment value of each document or sentence. The value obtained are used to provide sentiment results in the form of positive or negative classes. This left table is the example of the sentiment labeling, and the right picture is the result of sentiment labeling. That positive got 1,879 tweets and negative is 1,706 tweets. For the filter extraction, we have 2 process, that is tokenization and term frequency inverse document frequency, or TF-IDF. The tokenization is to separate words from text document into word parts called tokens, and TF-IDF to calculate the term frequency and inverse document frequency values for each token or word in each document. For the stacking, is usually used to increase the classification performance value of a machine learning method by combining it with other methods. And in this study, we use stacking to combine several machine learning methods such as KNN, naive Bayes, and linear regression as base learner, and SVM as meta learner. And this is the stacking results. In the left tabel is the result of the stacking. Accuracy is got 0.856, recall is 0.86, and precision is 0.86. And in the right pictures is the conversion matrix, that 0 is positive label and 1 is the negative label. In positive label, we got 468 tweets that are true classified and 63 tweets that are false classified. And in the negative, we got 500 tweets that are true classified and 45 tweets that are false classified. And this is the classifier performance comparison. In the left pictures, we can see that stacking, SVM, and logistic regression is almost have the same performance, but in the right we can see the numbers of the performance of each classifier. In the stacking, we got 0.856, and logistic regression we got 0.8544, naive Bayes we got 0.689, SVM we got 0.848, and KNN we got 0.559. And we can see that stacking is the highest performance that we got among all the classifiers that we use. And the conclusion, based on the research that has been done, it can be concluded that from the data we use, the highest opinion is positive as much as 1,879 tweets, and negative is 1,706 tweets. And the data that has been labeled are classified using the ensemble stacking method that produce an accuracy value of 85.6%. For the future research, it can be used with the data on different topics, for example regarding vaccination, new normal, and other things. In addition, for further research can be done by applying ensemble methods other than stacking, such as baking, boosting, or voting. And that's the last of the presenting my paper. And I will say thank you for the chance and thank you for the attention. Maybe we get to see each other next time. Thank you very much.